Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shelly. I teach second grade in Northern California. I'm also a wife and a mom. And welcome back to another vlog, another day in the life of what it's like to teach second grade. This will be an interesting vlog because today is Monday, November 28th, which means we just got back from Thanksgiving break. In our district, we get a full week off. So we had all last week off. We went out of town. I had sick babies. A lot was going on. Yesterday, we just kind of decompressed. So I feel good today, but I don't feel very prepared, which is okay. It's normal. Some people are really on top of it. I used my vacation to not even think about work. So that's my suggestion. If that's not you, no big deal. It does make this morning a little bit more stressful, but we will get through it. Before we jump into the vlog, let me know down below. I'm always so curious. How long do you guys get off for Thanksgiving? And also what grade do you teach? And while you're down there, go ahead and click the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. I am planning on doing a modified version of Vlogmas, so I don't want you to miss any of those videos. So let's jump into this vlog. Before we jump into today and into the vlog, I want to share with you today's sponsor for the video. This video is sponsored by ViewSonic, but more importantly, their product Universe. And you guys, when they reached out to me, I was like, say less. I can't wait to get this into your hands. If you were like me and you taught on Zoom during the pandemic, you know that Zoom was a little bit of a hassle. So ViewSonic created Universe, which is an immersive digital platform. So this can really be for my teachers that are doing some form of online learning. This is going to change the game for you. So essentially, Universe is designed to enhance the online learning experience. And they do that through a lot of different ways. But the two that I really want to touch on, because these are the two that I found Zoom lacked the most, is the immersive 3D environment. It is so cool. It almost feels like a video game. It makes it so easy for the teachers and the students to engage with the content, with the class. And I will show you right here just what it looks like. Look at this. You can actually walk around. It makes it so teachers can teach effectively and boost student engagement. The second big problem we faced when we were on Zoom, and again, if you were with me, you know, is we could never really sense student engagement. Either the cameras were turned off or they might have been looking at us, but we really didn't know how engaged they were with our content. So with Universe, you can actually see which students are disengaged. It tells you whether they're in front of the camera. It also tells you if they have any other apps or software up on their screen. It shows you with a little exclamation point if a student is disengaged, so teachers are able to then find a way to re-engage them. They also have other tools built in, like quizzes, so you can actually see which students are paying attention, and it's all built in right on the platform, which is incredible. It makes it so user-friendly for teachers and for students. There are a ton of other features that I didn't even mention that are worth checking out. You can personalize avatars. There are different classroom templates. There are breakout rooms. Here's a quick example of what a breakout room would look like, and these are great so students can focus on group activities and group discussions. All the things that you could think that you might need to make an engaging online learning space, Universe has for you guys. So definitely go down below, check it out. If you are teaching online in any capacity, it will change the game for you, and I couldn't be more excited to share this with you. Okay, so let's get back to our regular scheduled vlog. I want to show you kind of what we are working with for today. Okay, so I have about 20-ish minutes before the kids come in. Luckily, a lot of these systems are pretty routine for me, so I don't have to like do a ton. I just had to pull it out and look through it, which I already started doing. I do need to pull out my read aloud and make sure I have all the things I need for my centers, which I will show you. But other than that, today's going to be pretty, dare I say, easy. A lot of expectation reminding, a lot of community building kind of stuff along with our schedule. And then during my prep today, I'm really going to like flush out the rest of the week. So, okay, I guess I'll kind of show you how I have everything laid out. This is just like what I need for morning stuff, or my copy of things. So Spiral Math is what we're going to do in the morning. This is my daily deep dive notebook that we're going to use. This is my math section. So I teach math in two groups. So this is my book for the first group, and that's my book for the second group. So I can just easily grab those and then teach from my document camera. And then down here is ELA. This one's a little bit messy. I need to go through this. So this is our phonics program that we're using this year. Highly, highly recommend. If you have been following the science of reading at all, they say that phonics need to be very explicitly and directly taught. And this program, we feel, does just that without us having to create like 100 different PowerPoints and all the things. So I will show you what like the second grade one looks like. Okay, so here's the kids version. This is what we do today. I teach the pattern. So I do this explicitly on the carpet. I have different words with this pattern in it. And then I project this whole thing on the TV and we go through and we blend, we read. So all the patterns. This is today, and then I teach the 5 high frequency words. And then as we roll out through the week, this is a fluency thing that I actually really, really love. I have the kids underline, like this week is long E. We underline the long E pattern, and then we sit in a circle and they whisper read these to themselves. And I literally crawl around on the floor and I listen to them read all of these. And it actually is great. Sometimes we do it in partnerships. And then we have 2 different decodables, which I really, really love. We go through and we find the patterns, and then we do a sort. I do this at my small group table. It's just easier for me to manage. And then we do some word building. I usually do this with my lower group at my small group table as well. And then we have another super long, not long, then we have another decodable, and this is great because from this, we write, which is really, really powerful. And then there's usually a grammar something word study attached to it. So change the Y to I and add ES. All right, and then we have over here our reading centers. This is how I've been rolling it out. I've actually, I think, since tweaked these. I need to reprint these, but they look something like this. I have 4 reading groups. I will see 2 reading groups on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then I will see 3 groups Tuesday, Thursday. And then this gives me 1 block twice a week where I can do assessments, or not here, 1 block twice a week where I could do assessments and other things that I might need to do during that time, pulling kids one-on-one. So this is what we are doing today. Teacher's choice are fix-it sentences. I've talked about them before. I will link them down below. They are incredible, especially when your group had kindergarten on Zoom. Okay, so I think the last thing I can do before the kids come is create one of these for long E. I have the different patterns, and then we brainstorm different words with those patterns after we have read some. So I'm gonna create this right now, and then we are gonna get our day started. Okay, and then from there, I will pick you up when I can. So I will see you when I see you. Okay, so technically our day is over, but that's okay because I can still show you the things that we did. It was a little bit of a crazy day. The kids actually seemed really tired, and I had 5 absent. So that wasn't like the crazy part. It was just like getting back into the routine of everything. I'm also getting another new student tomorrow, so I have to get that kind of situated. Let me show you some of the things that we did. Okay, let's see what I can show you. So this is what we did at our back table today. We did a word sort with our long E spelling patterns. I guess I could also show you this. I wrote out the 8 different long E patterns, and we read each one and underlined the different E sounds. So that was phonics. Okay, I told you I would show you the fix-it sentences. I have talked about them before. This is a center during our ELA centers, and it's amazing because it has them fixing sentences, literally. And this is how I'm having them practice their handwriting. This is the very beginning of the year, and I tell them, like, you have to stay under the line. Like, it was a very slow rollout, but now they're fully independent. Totally worth it. So what they use are these sets of sentences. This prep is kind of laborious but worth it. So each set, I can't remember what this is from. I think I got it on Amazon. It's like a photo card holder. Anyway, this pack on TPT comes with all this stuff, the labels and everything. And then each sentence has a set of cards, and they have to unscramble it, which we talk all about how to do, and then write that sentence here. I'm telling you, if you want to spend your money on anything, and you have any sort of handwriting or just like writing in general, a great center. So then our story today was Rough Face Girl. I'm gonna sit down. I've told you guys that we're doing Rooted in Reading this year from Teachers Pay Teachers. I'll link it down below. And part of that is something called a daily deep dive. So you read a story throughout the week, and then that's your focus for all sorts of comprehension things. We've kind of let a little bit of that go, and we're just using it mainly for the deep dive. So what that looks like is each kid has a notebook, and then they get the printout. I mean, this is not the best example, but they cut and they glue each day of the week, and then each day of the week is a different grammar or like response to reading or something quick to do with that read aloud. So we read Rough Face Girl today, which is an awesome story. If you guys don't know it, it's like a Cinderella story, but a totally different spin. So that is what we did for another chunk of our ELA time. And then they went to PE. After PE, we had our school counselor come in, like I mentioned, and they wrote all these different letters to different staff members, like not just teachers. We're janitor, specialists, librarian, office staff, principal, and our focus this month at our school is kindness. So our counselor's working on like random acts of kindness, so she's gonna pass these out and do like a little pass it on thing, which was, I thought, very, very special and cute. And then what else? After that, they went to recess and I assigned our family treasures project. Now, I'm not sure where this came from. We have definitely tweaked it over the years, but essentially, I'll just show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. Oh, look, there it is. It's from her. I'll try and find it on Teachers Pay Teachers. But we have edited this, like I said, to fit our needs. So you can just screenshot it. Basically, they have to make a treasure chest and get all of these things. And then it turns into an oral presentation. And then they also have to answer questions and write about each of the things that they put in this box. And this is like an at-home 3-week-long project that's awesome because the kids learn so much about their family history. I love this project and I love hearing their little presentations. So the end of the day was dedicated fully to describing that, getting that in their hands, and then packing up and going home. I'm gonna end this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, go down to subscribe. If you don't follow me on Instagram, do that now at Early Adventures. Let me know down below what kind of videos you want to see. I don't care if it's school related, home related, lifestyle related. What do you want to see? Because I'm gonna plan out like 8 to 10 videos for the month of December and I need you to help me out. Go down there and tell me what you want to see. Okay, I am done. I gotta get out of here. I love you guys so much and I will see you in the next video.